9 and counting. That's how many people have officially thrown their hats into the Chicago mayor's race. And one of the first to do it, though, was Chicago business owner and former teacher Joe Holberg, who joins me right now. It is his first foray into politics, and we really appreciate you being here, Joe. Thank you.
Thank you, and good morning. Yeah.
All right, number one, for a first race, you're starting big, and it's a really crowded field. So what made you decide to run, and how do you think you'll be able to distinguish yourself from the other candidates, especially the more well-known ones?
Yes, great question. I was a first-generation college student. I was homeless in college. I slept in my car, and I moved to Chicago for a job and an opportunity. And I was a teacher on the West Side, first and foremost, and then I started a business which was eventually sold, and I realized that the reason I was successful in life is because I just continued to put people first and serve them.
But why run for mayor?
You have an opportunity to serve 2.77 million people, and for me, that is the opportunity of a lifetime to wake up every day and do something to make other people's lives more affordable so they have the opportunities and jobs that I came here for.
So you list your priorities on your website, and then you brought in this morning, this is news to me, the Holberg plan. You actually wrote a book, which is really unique, on your plan for the city should you be elected mayor, which I know many people will appreciate. But a couple things caught my attention when I was reading your website, and that is your call to reduce spending. We know there's a big budget crisis right now. Reduce spending while lowering and freezing property taxes, expanding after-school programs, and other initiatives that require money.
Correct.
So how would that work? Reduce spending, but
spend
building,
more.
right.
That's right. So number one, we have to balance the budget. There are recommendations out there from experts showing us a pathway to save $1 billion without needing to cut jobs. And on top of that, my main goal is to grow the city. If we grow and expand our tax base, we will not only have more revenue, but each of us will pay less, making our lives more affordable.
Other mayors, candidates, and the current mayors have talked about being able to do this too, but yet we still face this $1 billion budget crisis. Is it really realistic to do everything you say and balance the budget?
I think it is. The first thing we need to do is we need to rein in spending, and I'll give you a concrete example, as many in the book are detailing. We buy $25 million too many vehicles a year. If we just stop buying vehicles that are underutilized, we can start to free up resources all across the city to reinvest in other locations.
Okay, so that's one concrete example. I'm sure there are many others. Now, last month, I want to get to this because, you know, time goes quickly.
Correct.
You wrote an op-ed for Streets blog laying out what you call 5 common sense solutions to improve CTA ridership, some of which the CTA is already working on.
Yes.
Walk us through why improving transit is such a high priority for you, and is there money to do it? For instance, like add more security.
Yeah, absolutely. So number one, as a parent myself and somebody that rides CTA every day, there are 1 million people in the city that ride CTA, and they wake up thinking, I don't want to use this public transit system. It is one of the best transit systems in the country, and yet we aren't meeting riders' basic expectations around safety and cleanliness. When you work on addressing CTA, like I have outlaid in my plan, you can actually start to emanate a greater sense of quality of life and safety for people all across the city, which is why it's such a high priority for me.
You also call for using smart technology to help fight crime, if you will. Would that include potentially bringing back technology like the controversial ShotSpotter?
I think everything needs to be put on the table as it relates to safety. We have seen not only positive progress in some aspects, but we've seen ourselves move backwards in others as it relates to public safety. One of the technologies I think is really interesting is installing sensors on CTA that can pick up not only cigarette cigarette smoke, but marijuana and other illegal
You're going
substances.
Back to the CTA.
Yeah, going back to it, just
more blanket public safety.
Yeah, more blanket. You know, we need to make sure that people are able to live in the city in a safe way for themselves and their families.
Okay,
as well.
and finally, going back to that first question,
Yes,
it's kind of got to be an elevator pitch,
Yes.
if you will. How are you going to try and distinguish yourself from the other more well-known candidates who already have built-in platforms?
Yeah. You know, money doesn't buy happiness, and it doesn't buy the mayor's seat either. I think this is about connecting with real Chicagoans on their issues. This book and my entire campaign and platform are based on over a decade of serving the people of Chicago, listening to them and improving their lives, whether it was in education or the financial education company that I built. So that's
part of your
Yes,
plan. All right, a lot of
absolutely.
handshaking too, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Again, the Holberg Plan, a book about Joe's plan to run the city if he were elected mayor. Joe Holberg, thanks for being here. We hope to have you back closer to the election in February.
Happy to do it. Thank you.